Hey guys, welcome back. It is fall in the studio here in Indiana. We won't have fall for another few weeks, but I'm definitely ready for more fall weather, and so I wanted to come on and share this fall journal that I have made, and this is actually the third take of this video. I had a lot of issues, so we're going to go through this kind of quickly, and hopefully this time it will work out for me. So the digital kit for this is available in the shop. I've already had some people purchasing it, so hopefully they will find some great fall images that they can use in their journals too. But let's go ahead and get started with this one. It is 7.5 by 9, I think, when I measured that, and then 2-inch spine, which is fabric covered. And since we're here on the spine, we'll just take a look at this tassel that I have on the side. It has a charm of an owl and some beads and some fabric, ribbon, and some laces and some seam binding. A lot of the fabrics you'll see in the journal, and it is removable. So we'll take that off. It'll help to lay more flat when we're going through it. The cover image is from my fall digital kit, and I've just attached it to some layers of cheesecloth and muslin, and some burlap, and then I've decoupaged the image to make it a little more durable. The tag on the front, you can change this out. This will come out, and you can slip another piece down in there if you would want. So let's just go ahead and take a look inside. This was an Edith Holden book, and I left the original end papers because they were still in pretty good shape. I did put a pocket in the front. The first page on each signature is a digital of an eco print from Susan Taylor Brown, and her shop is called Poppiness, and I'll link her in the description box. But I've not tried eco printing yet, and to be honest, it looks like it is a lot of work, and so this is great alternative because she's done all the work of doing all the eco prints, and then she's got the digital listed in her shop, and you can just download it and print them out. Obviously it's a little bit different, but you still get that effect of the real thing, and I just love how these leaves complemented the fall kit in this journal. So that is from her shop, on the first and last pages of each of these signatures. So there's a lot of writing space, and each signature has some vintage trims and laces, and I'll show you those throughout. But this one, it's just so hard to see all the detail on camera, but the embroidery on this was just gorgeous, and I love the colors for this book. So I used almost every spare inch of this trim that I had. I was hoarding it for a long time, and I just thought it just needed to go in here. So we've got a lot of coffee dyed paper, tea stained paper, and then some of my printables throughout. So these are both just dyed. This is an envelope from the Graphics Fairy. And I've just clipped it on here, but it could be moved throughout the album. This is a digital page from my kit, from the fall kit, and it's lined. This is some Distress Ink spray, vintage ledger paper. You'll see some mushroom book pages from a book that I have. I just added those pages in here. Thought they went along with the theme really well. And we have a tuck spot. The flashcards are digitals of, are a digital kit that I have available in my store, and it's the whole entire alphabet, but I pulled out certain ones that went with this theme. So we've got mushrooms. This is an Edith Holden book page. There's a tuck spot here. This is deli sandwich paper. I love adding a little bit of that into each of my journals. I have a tuck spot with a journaling card. This is more of another vintage trim that I had in my stash. This is a page from my digital kit, and I've just added a couple circle punched dangles to the center. Envelope fold out, and it has a pocket here, and you have a pocket here. And then I added a tuck spot on the back with another journaling card from the fall digital. This folds out. It's a book plate print, and I believe that came from the old design shop. This is the other side of the Edith Holden. I just left it as it is. This is some vintage crocheted trim, and I've added that to each signature as well. We have a pocket here and a pocket here, and then a silk flower. Vintage ledger paper. This is an image, one of the pages from the digital kit. This is a fabric tuck spot, and I've just sewn around it, embellished it, and then I've attached it to this page and added in a bingo card. That's the first signature. You can see the eco print digitals there again. This is pretty much the same. Another page from the digital kit, an altered paper clip, and I've used some of the pendant elements from the kit, and then a pumpkin flashcard. I didn't realize when I made the whole set of flashcards how many actually went with a fall theme, but you can probably tell it's my favorite season. This is Edith Holden. There's another library pocket here with a tag from the kit. And it also is a tuck spot back here, and it has a bead dangle on the side. Tuck spot and that was just from my stash. It's another page from the kit. We've got a dictionary page for autumn and autumn related words on there, and I've just backed that on a piece that I cut out from from an image on the kit. Pocket there with a tag. And a belly band. This is part of the kit as well, and I used one of the strips that's in the kit and then glued a circle from there in the center. Another Edith Holden. This is side from the double page journal pages from the kit. And then here I've made a pocket. This is actually from the kit. It's longer than this, but I cut it in half and used it as a pocket. And then these are some flashcards. I'm not sure how old they are, but I found those in a thrift store, and leaves and nuts. They just went perfect with that theme. So it's into the second signature and the beginning of the last one. Another eco print page. This is part of the digital kit, and I have attached an oversized paper clip here with some of that vintage trim and some sari ribbon, and used it to attach this printout pocket from the Graphics Fairy. Music paper. More of that mushroom book. Then this little holder has several different tags just from my stash. And this one is from the digital kit. That just came from my stash. That's not part of the kit. There's another Edith Holden. Lots of writing space in this, but I've also tried to include a lot of different things to look at as well. And then this is a fussy cut image of some mushrooms from a book. This is actually a page from the digital kit, and it kind of was meant to be the cover if you wanted to do a paper cover, because this side of it actually, if you were to fold it opposite, this would be the front and this would be the back, and it has a plate, a digital plate under here. It says journal, but I've actually used it for the inside, so I covered that up with a fabric swatch and did some sewing there. And then this is a tuck spot. More of those punched images for the center. We have an owl flashcard, and then the other side of the pocket. Another book plate page. And the other side of the Edith Holden. These colors for those pages on Edith Holden just went so nice with the theme. More of that vintage crocheted trim. This is an altered CD envelope. I've just distressed it and reinforced it with some washi and embellished that, and then the image is actually glued in so that you can use the pocket on the other side to put something in, and then fabric trim on the back side. This is a tuck spot. This is a couple of pendants from the digital kit, and then I've just added some cardstock for some journaling. Another page from the digital. And I did some stenciling here. And that's the end of the signatures. The back cover has basically a library pocket, and I've decoupaged some Edith Holden and some other images on there, and then included a little card for that. And then the back of the book has a burlap ribbon to tie that all in. And then I'll just put the charm back on. And that's it. I'm probably going to try to make a couple more autumn themed. I really enjoyed working with the kit, and I think I've got some other things that I can add to a few other journals to make a few more that might be a little bit variation on this one, maybe smaller. I've got a couple things that I'm looking at right now, so hopefully I'll be able to have some more listed soon. But this one is available in my shop, and if you get any questions, feel free to ask. The digital kit's also available if you want to make your own, and if you do, I would love to see some pictures of them. So please make sure that you tag me either on Instagram or make a comment here in the video. You can find me on Instagram at Shabby Tabby Studios as well. So I hope you have a good evening, and it's a long weekend here for us in the States. It's Labor Day holiday, so I will have tomorrow off from my regular job as well, so maybe I will get back into the studio to do some crafting. But I hope that you have a nice, enjoyable weekend and week ahead of you. Thanks, and we'll see you next time. Bye.